Yo, real talk. You know what the biggest lie in the world is? That rich people got rich off hard work. Nah, the people who are actually loaded will never tell you how they really got there. They'll hit you with the motivational speeches, the grind 5 a.m. routines, the hustle culture nonsense. But the real reason they're rich? They're never gonna hand you that playbook, because if you knew it, you could become one of them too. 500 years ago, some dude in the Renaissance already wrote this playbook down. His name was Machiavelli, and his book was so dangerous, the church tried to straight up ban it. The Pope called it the Devil's Handbook. Governments burned copies because it contained truths that were only meant for kings and the ultra-wealthy, not for regular folks like you and me. Today, I'm breaking down all 9 of those rules, but fair warning, this ain't for people who just want a cute quote to feel good for 5 minutes. This is for people who can actually handle the truth. People ready to run their life different starting today. If that's you, keep watching and smash that subscribe button because this channel says the stuff nobody else is willing to say. Let's get into it. Rule number 1. Be the fox, not the lion. There was a guy in Renaissance Italy, Giovanni de' Medici, the richest man in all of Italy, but if you passed him on the street, you'd have no clue. Plain clothes, modest house, no entourage, no flex, nothing. Just looked like a regular dude. Reality check though, every king in Europe was borrowing money from this man. Every major deal in the region ran through him, and nobody knew it. Machiavelli pulled a whole rule out of this. The lion gets hunted because it's loud and visible. The fox survives because nobody sees it coming. Now think about this for a sec. Every time you post that new whip on Instagram, that new watch, that new crib, you think people are impressed, right? Nah, here's what's actually happening. Jealous relatives are screenshotting it. The friends who are going to hit you up for a loan next week are watching. Your competition is clocking that you've got cash now. You're not looking cool, you're painting a target on your own back. Warren Buffett, dude still lives in the same house he bought back in 1958. That's not being cheap, that's strategy. So starting today, stop talking about your success, stop talking about your income, keep it low-key. Rule number 2, fake being broke. I know this one sounds backwards, stick with me though. Back in Machiavelli's era, there was a textile merchant in Florence named Francesco. First year in business, dude was killing it, huge profit. Now what would a normal person do? Buy a new car, get a fancy office, tell everybody business is booming. Francesco did the opposite. Kept wearing the same old clothes, kept working out of that same tiny shop, and whenever anyone asked how business was going, he'd just shrug and say, market's slow, man, barely scraping by. Result? Competitors didn't take him seriously, figured he was small fry. Suppliers gave him better rates because they thought he was struggling. The government basically ignored him. Nobody tracked his growth. 5 years later, dude quietly became the biggest textile merchant in the entire city, and nobody even noticed it happening. That's just human nature at work. People help out whoever looks weak. People get jealous of whoever looks strong, and they try to hold them back, band together against them. So flip the psychology in your favor. Walk into meetings and say, market's rough right now. Sit down at a negotiation and say, budget's tight, my guy. But quietly, behind the scenes, keep building your empire without telling a soul. Remember, rich people play broke, broke people play rich. Rule number 3, your enemy is sitting at your dinner table. Here's a hard pill to swallow. Your biggest enemy isn't the person who stands in front of you and challenges you head on. Your biggest enemy is the one eating dinner at your table, the friend laughing with you, complimenting you to your face, and rooting for your downfall behind your back. And the scary part? You usually don't even see it coming. Few years back, there was a startup founder in Mumbai. Company hit a $12 million valuation. Dude was hyped, and honestly, he had every right to be. So he threw this massive party, told everybody the revenue numbers, the future plans, laid his whole strategy out on the table. Felt like the best night of his life. 6 months later, his CTO quit and joined a competitor, took all the technical know-how with him.
His marketing head straight up started her own company using the same business model. Investors started applying pressure, and within 2 years, that 100 crore company was dead. One mistake, he told everyone exactly what he had. Sun Tzu said it best, when you're strong, look weak. When you're weak, look strong. But Machiavelli took it one step further. He said, always look weak. Let people find out you were strong only after it's way too late to stop you. After you're already so far ahead, nobody can catch up. Rule from today forward, whoever doesn't know about your success can't slow you down. Rule number 4, build your empire in the shadows. Ask yourself something real quick. What's actual power? Is it what you see or what you don't see? That influencer with 5 million followers on Instagram, that's not power. That's a product, a tool. The company sponsoring them, buying up all that reach to push their message to millions without you even realizing it, that's power. And you've probably never even heard their name. No Instagram, no public presence, nowhere to be found, but everywhere at once. That's real power. So here's what you do starting today. Build multiple income streams, but only let people in on one of them, and make it the most boring, unremarkable one possible. Investing in the stock market, that's between you and your accountant, period. When someone asks what you do, just say, small gig, getting by. Build connections quietly. Get tight with the accountant who works in the background and never brags. Know the lawyer who never shows up in the news. Build a relationship with the banker who avoids the spotlight like the plague. That's your real network, and one day it'll be your biggest strength. The first 4 rules were about the outside world. Rule 5 is about the weakness inside you that's quietly wrecking your future. Patience is the ultimate weapon. 2017, Bitcoin's popping off. Some kid throws in about $1,200. 60 days later, it's worth 5x that, 0 effort involved. And what does he do? Posts screenshots on Facebook, starts giving his friends investment tips, calls himself a crypto expert, does media interviews, tells literally everyone. Result? Relatives start asking him to invest their money too. Tax authorities sent him a notice. Some people even threatened him physically. Stress got so bad he couldn't sleep. Panic sold everything, and whatever cash was left slowly bled away. Money came in loud, and it left loud too. Machiavelli spent 20 years studying Italian politics, watching kings, merchants, generals, and came away with one conclusion. Whatever shines up fast, burns out fast. Get rich quick doesn't work. Real wealth builds slow, quiet, no announcements, no screenshots, and when it's built that way, it lasts for generations. Patience isn't a weakness, it's a strategy, and whoever figures that out becomes unstoppable. Rule number 6, show the world only what you want them to see. Here's a truth you probably never thought about this way. Nobody sees you as you actually are. They see you as you've shown them. Your reality doesn't matter to other people. Your image does. Think about it. If you're rich, but people think you're average, you're completely safe. Nobody targets you, nobody hits you up for loans, nobody's jealous of you. You just keep quietly building your empire and the world never even notices. But if you're average and people think you're rich, you're under attack from every direction. Everybody's got their hand out. Everybody's got expectations. Everybody wants something you can't deliver. And when you can't deliver, those same people become your enemies. So, starting today, write your own script. Show people exactly what you want them to see. Hide what makes you vulnerable. Show what keeps you safe. Because whoever controls their own image controls their own life. Whoever lets other people build their image for them is always stuck playing someone else's game. Rule number 8. Don't make money. Make money make money. Ask yourself something honest. If you stopped working tomorrow, how long could your household survive? A week? A month? 3 months? If the answer is less than a year, you're still a slave. Doesn't matter if you own your own business, doesn't matter if you're pulling 6 figures, doesn't matter how successful you look. If your income depends on your time, you're not free. You're in a gilded cage. Looks beautiful, still a cage. Machiavelli noticed a wild pattern in Renaissance Italy, and once he understood it, he realized it still applies today. The most educated people got taken out first. The most capable people got exiled first. The people who knew the most got destroyed first. Why? Because knowledge is a threat. Whoever knows too much can replace the king, can flip the whole system in their favor. So dangerous people never stay close to power for long. They're either used and discarded or eliminated before they get the chance. Same thing happens in your office today. Whoever looks the smartest gets loaded with the most work, dealing with the most office politics, facing the most pushback. People fear them, and fear breeds sabotage. So what was Machiavelli's move? Sometimes the smartest play is to look a little less smart. Get promoted? Say, I got lucky, boss just